Hello, this is G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 15. Let's go take a look around the Koenig Station Coffers for a little more treasure. Not too much, though. There's something that's just around the immediate area. I don't even think there's any... any enemies around here. But they're not considered part of the outpost.
Nice riding with you.
So these ones will either be random or, well, they do respawn over time. Ah, there we go. Hey, alright. Gotta be getting pretty close to having enough debased coins for more Xperia cast. Okay, now this one can be a bit tricky to find around here. Let's see. I think it's like out in the open over there or something. Well, let's see what we can do here. So at least we don't have the bushes hiding. I hate it when that happens, when I'm sprinting at full speed with my chocobo, and then I'll jump, and instead of jumping in the direction that I'm already moving, they'll just stop and jump in midair for no apparent reason and come to a complete halt. I'm surprised I found that one so quickly. Woo, wow, how are we looking at this one? Let's see. Oh, we got enough. And we've got rare coins that we could use. So, yeah, we're going to have a lot of Xperia cast. Maybe we'll be able to get up to 99 eventually. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so, see a little further down here. Yeah, right about there.
Easy now.
Well, they didn't finish making the arch on this rock, apparently. Or maybe that's just a small mountain right by the gas station. Ah, there we go. If I can just get over there. There we go.
Aw, thanks, buddy.
And today, whoa, wow, we're getting a lot of those. But yeah, today we're going to have a lot of fish to catch in the area. Let's see, right around here or so. And the thing, I might not even be able to get to all the fish today because these ones have a lot of stamina. They're still pretty easy to catch otherwise. Let's see, I thought it was around down here somewhere. Maybe it's further down. Let's see. But yeah, the fish are relatively easy to catch. They just take a while to drain all of their stamina.
It's freezing.
You'll catch cold if you don't.
It's not up here. Maybe if I get off, we can take a deeper look around. Ah, there we go. Oh, wow. What is that? 4 in a row? Holy cow. Wow. I mean, they are common, but usually not this common. There we go. If I can mount up, that would be nice.
Let's go.
There you go. Okay, so this one I think is on some of these, whatever these things are, rocks. I don't know what the term is for this kind of geological formation. I'm an engineer, not a geologist.
Thanks for the ride. We'll meet again.
How did people even find these things? I mean, the place is so big. I mean, who would want to go all the way around for every single little treasure? Well, a few people that are more obsessive than I am. Although I did do my fair share, so I guess I shouldn't be one to complain. Okay. And let's see. This one, there's, well, an intersection up ahead here, and I want to get over to those arches there. They've got some pretty good stuff atop there. See, this one is right at the corner here, or about. Ah, there we go. Easy enough. Okay, then there's one more. Let's see, I think it's right about there, and then we'll take a look at the arches.
Easy now.
Well, at least I don't have to worry about enemies attacking me here. Yeah, I like using the Reagan greens for the gliding you can do with the chocobos. I think it's the most fun of the 3 greens. I mean, yeah, it's nice to be able to go fast if you're in a wide open area, but I don't know, I just like gliding like that. Maybe have like a hang glider or something in the game. That would be cool. I'd love to have hang gliding in a game to get places. Well, this is about as good as we get, so. But it's still fun. Okay, so now, let's see, I think this is the one, yeah, this is the upper arch. So hopefully I'll be able to find some way of getting up there. Ah, over there, I think. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, let me get off here and get my bearings. Okay, that's not the arch. Okay. So yeah, I want to save here in the event that I screw up what I'm about to try and do. Or we could fight some enemies. Why not? Wow, that was like last second.
This one's no...
Okay, well it is, or maybe it was raining. Doesn't really look like it now. Guys? You gonna come over here?
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, let's try that one again.
I'll give you that.
Ooh, an elixir. I mean, how many do I got already? Yeah, I've got 30, but still, I mean, I might need them later. Okay, let's try this one again. Get to the top of this thing. I'm surprised I was able to mount up my chocobo there, like before I fought the Giganto, because usually if you're in combat, you can't do that. Okay, so now, let's see, I need to kind of climb up here. If I can. Let's be a little careful. I'm not sure if I can do what I want to do here. Well, I'm kind of climbing it. Whoop! Nope. Okay, get up here. And, oh, no. It's kind of hard to see what I'm doing here. Maybe I gotta go a little further down this way. Yeah, this would be a lot easier. Okay, so get up here. Get up there. Hopefully you've got a level 7 chocobo, because that will make climbing this and everything else a lot easier. Alright, made it. Okay, so for the first treasure that we can get up on the twin arches, let's see, right about here or so, I think. I'm just gonna hold on to my chocobo. Fortunately, this time we don't have cactars trying to knock me off this thing over and over and over again. Oh, watch out for the stamina. Don't want to run out up here. Nice thing about using a chocobo up here is if you fall, you can glide down, so you won't take fall damage. Oh. Or I could just run out of stamina. But yeah, if you don't have the Curiel greens going, then you can control what direction you're moving a lot easier.
Thanks for the ride.
Okay, so we got that one. Now what I want to do is get down to that other arch. I don't think I can, like, hop over there, though.
Easy.
But yeah, the mithril ingot there sells for a lot of money. Okay, so let's go back this way a bit. And then I'll turn around and try to jump down to the other one as it's right below me. Okay, let's try going this way. Whee! Come on, make it! Ha-ha! Okay. Okay, and then back here, we go up to about there or so. It's a little off-center, but it's in this general direction. Ah, there we go. Am I ever gonna need those things ever again? No, probably not. But, okay, we got everything we need there. Let's get back to base. And we've got some fish to catch. Well, actually, there's a side quest I want to do first, and then we'll do that.
Not at all.
Okay. Let's see, how's our chocobo doing? Yeah, we're going to want to max out the rental period there. Now, for a lot of the fish, I don't know of any specific conditions for catching them as far as like the time of day or the weather. But I feel like there's sometimes when it's a lot easier than other times when I would think there shouldn't be a difference, but sometimes there is.
Let's go.
I was thinking about going to a haven, but no, I think we'll be okay here for now. Whee! Just jump over traffic as they're running by you. Okay, now up ahead here, if I recall correctly, yes, there's a car over there. Actually, before taking care of that guy, let's go over here. Let's see, is this it? I thought there was something around here. Maybe it's further down? Ah, there it is. Okay, yeah, you get a little background on the region here. Eventually, I will explore the entire outpost. It's really more of a farm than an outpost. But, yeah, we can get a little background on the area. Oh! Why would demons want to kidnap a child? How does that even work? Well, remember that for later, viewers. But anyway, okay, so, yeah, let's help this poor guy out.
I can't just leave my car and walk home.
If you keep whining, you will. But I would like to take care of that. I'm going to get treasures around the outpost later. My primary interest is the
You
fish.
saved me a long trek.
And by the way, there actually is a timed quest that I could do today, recording this on the 28th, but I don't want to do that right now because the enemies are pretty high level for us. I mean, I'm higher level than they are, but there's a lot of them. It could be annoying to take care of, and I'm going to have plenty of timed quests that I can do at the beginning of the next month anyway. Now, part of the reason why I want to take my chocobo down here instead of the car is because I'm going to be manipulating weather conditions, which I think help catch the fish or get them to spawn. So I'm going to need to go to a haven to do that. But then it might take 4 or 5 days to do that of game time, and I might have like 1 or 2 days left on my rental period for the chocobos, and I don't want that to run out. So what I would do is I would go to the haven, get the weather conditions I want, then go to the outpost, refill my rental period, and go from there. And then I would just take the chocobo over here. Hey, all right. And there's a little tackle shop they got around here, which I believe I can get a discount for with my fishing skill.
Welcome.
So let's see what we got. Let's buy a few more of those. Probably gonna need a lot of them coming up here. And we got some new lures that we could use to help us out here. Let's see, I think 2 of each ought to be good enough.
Come again.
Okay, so we got that. We got the treasure. I think we're good to go. But yeah, let's save before doing any of that. I'm not worried about my food buff running out. I'm gonna rest up at a haven again soon anyway. But yeah, let's get that going there. And let's see what we need to do for catching fish today.
It's showtime.
Okay, so for the first fish I'm looking for, I think I'll be fine with my durability on the fishing line there, though I'll probably need to replace it after this. But yeah, with a bunch of the new lures we got, they can be pretty useful for us. Okay, and this one is a small blue dot. Okay, or just one that's not flashing around there like that. Now these fish can be a little tricky. to get them to even notice your lure. Sometimes they gotta be facing... They have, like, real narrow vision or something. But that one does not seem to want to cooperate.
Better not. This highness will get sulky.
Okay, let's skip that one then. Let's go for... well, I could still use this one. Let me see, are there any other... Oh, I think I saw one that wasn't flashing over there. There's a couple fish, or quite a few fish, that I could actually get with this lure. But I need to get their attention. Assuming it's the right one at all. Okay, well, got something here. Where are ya? Probably down below or something. Come on. Get their attention. No, I don't think I have anyone's attention. This happens every now and then when I'm trying to get a fish and I'm clearly outside of their aggro radius, but the game seems like they forget that I was trying to... They seem to forget, like, oh yeah, when the fish loses interest, I should stop the aggro noise or whatever. But sometimes it feels like they forget about it.
Stop reeling.
Okay. Oh, forgot to turn on the vibrator, but that's fine. This is an easy fish to get. But yeah, I should turn it on after this one. There we go. Gotcha. Haha! Didn't even hurt my durability.
Nice.
Okay, so first one, snakehead. Let's see, I think you can catch that one at some other places too. But yeah, but oh no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, let's get out of there. I want to turn on the vibrator that helps me with catching fish. Though some people don't seem to really care for it. But that's okay. Alright. Okay, so that was one of the easier fish to catch. Let's see what we can do this time. Okay, we're looking for small blue dots still. Figure we might as well go for the easy ones first and work our way up from there. So what I like to do with some fish, if I know their vision is rather narrow, what'll happen is they'll be swimming around there, and I don't want to, like, put it right on top of them. I want to put it more so in the direction they're facing, or the direction I think they're going to face. Come on. Haha, there we go.
Don't let up.
Whoa, this one is a big one. This, okay, that was not the fish that I was thinking of. But that's okay. Yeah, these ones dive underwater for a long time. They don't really damage very much, though. But as you can see, they've got a ton of stamina. And they might be able to outlast me pretty good. And some of them actually have a pretty good drop that could be used for Expericasts. So I would like to try and get some of those. I forget which one was which. Oop. Okay, diving there. So yeah, fortunately, as you can see, most fish don't take an extraordinarily long time to catch, but some of these ones will. And I want to be a little careful, or a little conservative, with reeling in the fish. I don't want to risk taking damage with my durability under 500 now. Maybe I should have replaced the line. We'll be fine. Ain't that right? So, like, when they're diving underwater, and they're further out, you can hold down the reel button for like 2 or maybe even 4 seconds if it's like a really big fish that'll take forever to kill. But as you reel them in and they're getting more desperate, the time that you can safely reel in fish when they're diving gets smaller. So you got to be a little more careful as you're getting close to finally landing that catch. Okay, there we go. Whoop. Okay, we're good. Yeah, another nice thing about with these fish is that because their attack power is low, they do give you quite a bit of leeway with how quick you need to be to respond to a fish, like changing directions while it's swimming there. I'm not exactly sure why it works that way. It's kind of strange. Because, I mean, attack power is just purely about how much damage they're dealing to you. Not so much like how quickly you'll take damage after you make a mistake. But it seems like the more attack power a fish has, the quicker you'll have to move to avoid getting your line damaged there. Okay, almost there. The line isn't going to snap prompto. Relax. Okay, careful. And my thumb is getting a little in an awkward place on my analog stick, but we'll get it eventually. Whoop. Okay, we'll get there. Well, at least it's raining. It seems like a lot of fish are more common to spawn when it's raining. Like, even if it's not anything specific like that. Like, a lot of these fish, I don't think they require it to be raining. One nice thing about this area is that even though, yeah, there's a lot of fish to catch around here, a lot of them have distinct features on them. Get out of the way, Prompto. Get out of the way, Prompto. So, like, some of them will have, like, stripes or a spot on their head.
Great job, Knox.
Or a distinct color. Things like that. But, alright, we got one of the big fish around here. Well, more like a medium fish. But, yeah, that really helps out there.
Noct, the line is wearing thin.
Yeah, why don't we replace that one, and then...
Let's have some light.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that would be nice. But, yeah, save after you land those big catches there. Okay, 2 down, 8 to go. Okay, so let me see. Are there any small blue dots around here? Looks like there's some. I don't know if that would necessarily be what I'm looking for, though. Okay, I think I want to try a different lure. Let's go with the Bloody Eye Fatal Roulette one. I'm still looking for small blue dots, though. I think I saw one over there. See if I can get its attention. Usually what I'll do is I'll give it like 3 or 4 tries, and if a particular fish is not responding, then I'll move on to something else. Ooh, I think I got another, or not. I was gonna say, I thought I got another big one. But, nope. But it's probably a new one. Yeah, there we go. One of the easiest fish around. Let's see, are there any other small blue ones? Yeah, it looks like there's a couple here. I don't know if they'll be what I'm looking for, but we'll see. I think that's one of the big ones. Let me just see if I can get a better look at them. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell in the dark like this. Why don't we save after that one? Okay, so for the next one that I want to go for, see, there's a couple that I could look for. Let me see what we've got when we get in there again. Okay, for a large yellow dot, I want to use Whiskers Pearly Moogle. That might be able to get what I'm looking for. There's still a lot of fish around here for us to catch, even after this, getting all these fish. There's even more fish around here. But I just don't have the lures to get all of them right now. But I would like to get what I can. Of course, if I can get their attention, so much the better. Man, they're moving around fast. That was weird. Didn't even have a chance to reel.
Here we go. Goodness.
Yep, we got a big one. Yeah, this one's going to take a while to reel in, too. Fortunately, most fish just don't take that long. I'm kind of getting a little worried without any prompts here. There you go. Yeah, I'm holding this down for like 4 seconds here to drain away at their stamina. But as it gets closer, I'm going to have to slowly reduce the amount of time that I'm trying to reel them in. And then while they're struggling, yeah, just don't even bother. You're not going to get any significant stamina off of them with just like a quick button press for a half second or something. So just take it easy. There we go. So that is pretty much the name of the game, really. A lot of fish and enemies in the game. Not really that hard, but they just have a lot of HP or stamina, and it takes a while to kill things. That's one of the reasons why I have no problem being so over-leveled and overpowered. Because otherwise, if I were normally leveled, it would take forever to kill anything. Well, not anything, but a lot of things would take a long time to kill. A lot longer than they are now. Yeah, you see, even those prompts there, it's barely taken off any of their stamina. I think it probably just takes off a fixed amount of stamina from them, rather than, like, based on a percentage of their stamina, or their total stamina there. I'm not precisely sure how the numbers work with this, but we're getting them. There we go. Diving. Well, at least it does give my thumb a bit of a break from holding the analog stick there. And if you could get out of my way, Prompto, that would be nice. Or I could just stick my fishing rod through your chest. Whatever works. Yeah, sometimes that happens. And sometimes it can be really detrimental, too. Like, I just can't see where the fish is. So, that's one of many reasons, why I like using the vibrators so much on the fishing there, so that I have multiple cues as to what the fish is doing or about to do. So that way, if I'm not quite reading something right, I'll have something else that'll indicate what it is they're doing. If I can see the fish, that's the best way to go. Yeah, now I gotta be careful. More like a second or two of holding down or reeling them in before letting go. I kind of have to anticipate when the tension on the line is going to spike up there, or when the fish is about to stop diving underwater. Whoop! Almost got me there. Sometimes they'll do that too. When they're diving, they'll only go down like about halfway, then they'll switch directions and continue diving there. And if you're not quick enough, you'll lose out on quite a bit of stamina that you could have damaged there off of them. So there is a bit of variance to them, but most fish, unless they're like really, really small fish, most fish behave in a similar manner. It's just a question of what lure you need, what time of day it needs to be, or what weather you need. Okay, we should almost have the guy. Ha-ha! So yeah, this is where
You did good.
the AP abilities that we got from fishing will really start to pay off, and we get a new recipe. Hooray! That was an easy one. Let's see, it's still raining. So why don't we go after another fish with the bloody eye? But first, let's back out of here. I do not want to have to redo that at some point. Yeah, you gotta wait for a bit before the game will let you go into your menu like that. Kind of annoying. Oh well.
It's showtime.
Okay, so for this one, I'm looking for a large blue dot. But if I get something else while I'm at it, so much the better. This lure can catch potentially multiple kinds of fish. Although this one seems to be swimming pretty fast there. At least based on the little radar we got there. Let me try a different one. I thought there was another big blue dot around here. Okay, yeah, that's a new one. You can tell because it's got a little spot on its head, but it lost interest too quickly there for me to keep up with it. But I know that that's one of the ones that I'm looking for. Okay, gotta be a little careful with this one. Ha-ha!
What the hell was that?
A big fish. So I like how they do that, at least in this body of water, where a lot of the fish have distinct features like that. Although right now, I'm mostly going by the time of day and the weather that I think I'll need to get a fish to spawn. And also what they look like on the mini-map there. But other than that, uh-oh. Okay, well, the line didn't snap, so we're okay. I just didn't take a chunk of its stamina off there. That's fine. We can handle that as long as you've still got the fish to bite there. Later on in the game, there will be fish that... what is it? They move around really fast on the mini-map there. And you almost have to, like, plant your lure way out in front of them, like a lot farther than I'm doing now. So that way, by the time the fish actually gets there, they'll see the lure and hopefully bite. But it can get pretty tricky there. There's only a few fish that are like that, though. Fortunately. These ones are relatively easy. I mean, harder than what we've had before. But nothing too extraordinary, like taking 15 or 20 minutes to reel in a fish. No, not like that. Although, that was like, when I first beat the game 100%, I had to... I had to be really, really conservative with when I was reeling in the fish. Just because I didn't have the experience, literal experience, to anticipate what fish are doing and all that, and a whole bunch of, like, really subtle things about fish that indicate what they're about to do. So I basically only had to, or had the ability to reel them in when they're diving underwater. I couldn't even do, like, a quick tap on the reel there in between dives. And that just makes it take a really, really long time. So you see, I saw the fish there as it was moving to the right. I saw that it turned left there before the prompt came up to move the analog stick in the other direction. So that way I was able to get there before it started damaging my fishing line there. I mean, damage is going to happen no matter how quick you are. Sooner or later, there will be fish sufficiently tough enough to damage your fishing line no matter what. There is a recipe way later in the game that reduces the amount of damage a fish can do to your fishing line. It's not absolutely necessary to catch the toughest fish in the game, but it does help. But I don't think I really need it, at least not at this point. I have caught every fish without using it. But that's not until, like, way later on. And there's also, as you level up your fishing skill, you can also reduce the damage that they can do to your fishing line, I think, as you get better at it. And there's some fish that you won't even be able to catch if you're not sufficiently leveled up on fishing. Like, they just won't spawn. I know there's one fish that, when I was routing Chapter 3, I just could not get it to spawn at all. And I didn't know what was wrong. I was at, like, level 9 fishing or whatever. But it just wouldn't show up there, even though it should. And, well, I gave up at the time, did some other fishing in a nearby location. And then after that, I got up to level 10, incidentally. And when I came back, I was able to find the fish and reel it in relatively easily there. So there are some limits as to how big of a fish you can catch with a given fishing level, whatever you're at there. And in that case, you just won't be able to spawn them at all. That's how it handles things like that. But, alright! Wow! Okay, so we got that one. So yeah, right now, since it's cloudy and rainy, or well, I mean it's nighttime and raining, I figured that was a good time to try and catch that fish, because I think the lure is... or it seems easier to reel them in when that's happening. Okay, let's see. I want to go for a completely different lure. Let's see, let's go for Hot Breather Red Dragon. And yeah, definitely save after that one. And as long as I'm doing this, let me see, where's the leisure goods? I think that's where all these, yeah, that's where all the lures go there. I just like to keep everything organized that way. Okay, so for the next fish, I'm looking for a large blue dot. I think those are them. I don't think there's any other fish that'll respond to this lure around here anyway. So I'll just keep on trying until I get something to find it. Okay, I think they're looking up here. So I'm trying to move the cursor there. Not directly on top of them, but where I think they're facing. But it's kind of hard to tell just by looking at the...
Come to Papa.
Just by looking at the mini-map there. But, we'll see. There we go. Okay. Come on.
Here we go.
Ha-ha! Yeah, whenever you hear Noctis go, like, here we go, that means you've probably got a big fish. This one does have a bit more attack power than the previous ones, but not by much. But it does have about the same amount of stamina, something ridiculous. A ridiculous amount. Well, if I manage to get this one, that'll really help out. Then I don't have to manipulate weather conditions, and I get to put off demonstrating how it's done. I mean, I've told you, but I don't think I've had to manipulate weather conditions yet. I've just been getting really lucky while I'm recording. Just so happened to be nighttime and raining. Now, by the way, with any such fish that does spawn during specific weather conditions, they won't, like, despawn immediately if the weather changes. Which, given the time that it takes to catch some fish, the time of day would change, or the weather will change as well. But, like, once you've already hooked a fish, you've got it. It's not going to go away. Oop. Diving. But if you notice on the mini-map there, though, if there are fish, let's say it's daytime or whatever, and there's some fish on the mini-map there, but then it becomes nighttime, then the fish will despawn if they only show up during the day there. Yeah, I'm getting a little sloppy with my technique here. Fortunately, I have a lot of leeway with these fish, at least. So yeah, time of day, I think, is more of an indicator of when a fish can spawn than weather conditions. But there are some that are like that. I don't think any of these are. I'm not precisely sure how it works exactly. Usually what I do is, I mean, there's a wiki that tells you, hey, this lure is good during the nighttime or evening and when it's raining like that. The fish that could be caught with that lure don't necessarily spawn under those conditions, but I kind of feel like the lure seems to be more effective during those times, and it's easier to get them to bite. That could just very well be superstition. I have no tangible evidence to support that. But hey, you play video games and Magic the Gathering as long as I have, you get a little superstitious. Holy cow! Well, at least this guy's not going anywhere. Yeah, I like how this one has a nice reddish color to it. Or maybe more of an orange, really. But it's easy to spot that way. And I suppose it is appropriate that this one likes the red dragon lure. So yeah, what I do, if I'm trying to catch a particular fish and it's giving me a bit of trouble either getting it to spawn or bite my lure, I'll look up the fish on the wiki, and then I'll see like what lures are effective for catching the fish, and then I'll look up the lures and see what time of day and weather conditions are best when using that lure. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't think they have that information in game. I don't know how you're supposed to know that other than, like they say on the lure when you're putting it onto your fishing line there, like it's effective against certain fish, but there doesn't really seem to be like any rhyme or reason as to why that works that way. So I just looked it up because I don't want to dick around with that. I just want to catch some fish and get them for my collection. Mount them on a wall. A digital wall, that is. Hey, alright. Yeah, now we're getting lots of AP for catching fish.
Show a bit of emotion, you know.
Okay, I guess that is more of an orange color there. Very nice. Okay, so what do we got next? For big fish, I'm looking for a large blue dot. Yeah, we'll have plenty of opportunity for this one, I think. Actually, you know what? Why don't we go for the floating eye? Yeah, why don't we go with that? There is a... Yeah, there's a couple fish that could respond to that lure. A small blue and a large or flashing blue dot. That would be helpful there. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Now, unfortunately, with this particular lure, multiple fish might be interested in it. You know what? Let me take a moment. Let me look up the fish that I'm looking for so I can get an idea of what it looks like. Okay, so this one's more of a gold color. I don't think this one... And it's kind of hard to tell by looking at it. It doesn't look gold-colored to me. But, rather fickle fish, huh? Yeah, you see, by the time I'm getting my lure there, the fish has already changed direction. So I keep on losing it there. Well, at least I got the yellow ones already. Or, well, there's just the one, actually. Most of the fish are blue dots on the map, large or blue, depending. Maybe I can get some other fish to be interested here. I know I got one of them to show some interest around here. Whoop. I didn't think that was actually going to work. Okay. Let's give that another try. Nope. Let's try that one again. Ha-ha! Oh, this is one of the easier ones, but it is one of the ones that I'm looking for, I think. Although I was more so looking for the big one, but if I get the small one, so much the better. There we go. Easy enough.
You did good.
Oh, that's just, yeah, one of the ones I've already gotten. Well, at least that one was easy to get. Okay, I think that's... Yep, there it is. It's gold-colored. You can totally tell. Okay. Okay, it's looking in this direction. Oh, come on. I know it's there now. Just gotta get its attention. And now it's swimming all over the place. Okay, there we go. Take it easy. Nuts. Well, I think it's going to look over this way. Nope. Kept staying in the direction it was going already. Nope. Come on. Ha-ha! Gotcha!
Got a big one.
I'm surprised I'm finding these fish relatively easy here. It can take a while to get a fish to notice your lure, let alone actually bite and give you a chance to reel it in there. But yeah, this one also has a lot of stamina. Whoop, careful. There we go. But yeah, the attack power is not that extraordinary. It's not going to damage my fishing line very much, even when I make a mistake. So it's just really overly bloated on the HP there. But at least we're getting all the hard ones. Though it would be nice to... There's one more small one that I want to get around here too. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, usually with the dots on the minimap, like the flashing dots are the bigger fish. Like usually they'll have over 100,000 stamina. And the small ones usually have less than that. But that's not always the case. So you can't just like look up the stamina and figure, oh, okay, well, that must be a big dot or something like that. Not necessarily there. So, but fortunately, I know which ones are which. I made my own database for denoting how you can find the fish, at least on the mini-map there. So that way I know exactly what to look for, even if I can't see them in the water, although this time I was, because, well, it's clear as day. Okay, whoop! Okay, well, we didn't lose it, so we're okay. Got a little, itchy trigger finger there. So yeah, every time you see my fishing rod go up like that, or suddenly change directions like that, that's because I'm reeling them in. And this was part of why I had the idea to use like a controller input overlay for catching fish. Because I remember when I was first trying to learn how to catch everything, I didn't like really understand how, I looked up videos and stuff, and I didn't understand like how they were draining a fish's stamina so easily and so quickly. Even now, to an extent, I still don't know how they quite did it. I mean, I can catch the fish, but sometimes with certain fish, it's just really hard to know when it's safe to start reeling them in, or when you should go all out. Okay, almost gotcha. Whoa. Scare me like that. Well, I guess that's what the vibrator is for. I remember using the, what was that called? The Rumble Pack on the Nintendo 64? Whatever you put into the controller like that. Like, I remember using that with, like, Star Fox 64 back in the day, but I didn't really care for it that much. I found it more distracting than anything, than, like, adding immersion or something like that. Great game, I just didn't care for the Rumble Pack feature on it. But here, at least it has like a functional purpose. That's one thing I really like about it, and the game as a whole, really. Just how it's actually useful, other than like for what is like a gameplay feature or something. But oh right, got it. Okay, let's see. Well, 7 down, and 3 more to go, although one of them is relatively small. Let me see if I can get one of the small ones while we're at it. Okay, so for the last 2 fish, let's see, I need it to be sunny, or the last 2 big ones, anyway. Yeah, I need it to be sunny for the next one I want to get. So let's get the Whiskers Crystal Lure. I don't think anything else responds to that in here. So let's see, sunny during the daytime. Wow, I lost like almost all my food buff, so yeah, usually I prefer to do fishing in between, what is it? In between food buffs like that, but in this case, I knew I wasn't going to be holding on to it for very long anyway, and I've got enough ingredients to tide me over until then. But can we catch the rest of the fish in the Saxham Reservoir? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy 15. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day!